Welcome to Broken Tusk Rising, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play in the Galarian campaign setting. We're playing through the Quest for the Frozen Flame adventure path.
I'm Jessica, and I'm playing Xankath, the halfling fighter.
This is Josh, and I'm playing Ivan, an orc fighter and former crusader.
I'm Ashley, and I play Aklep the druid, a former member of the Burning Mammoth.
I'm Pavel, and I'm playing Luukallo, the skeleton sorcerer.
Last time on Broken Tusk Rising, the scouts continued their desperate fight against the necromantic forces of Ashen Swale. They're in a cavern under the Ashen Tower, barely holding back 5 human warriors, 2 skeletal horses, 2 skeletal woolly rhinoceroses, and what can only be the skeleton of a giant. Even worse, a necromancer will join the combat soon. Grifka the fire elemental is in bad shape. Having been knocked unconscious twice, he is now wounded too. Aklep and Xankath are in good condition in terms of hit points. Ivan is doing okay. That brings us to Luukallo, the friendly skeleton. He has just been slammed to the ground by an enormous skeletal woolly rhinoceros. The creature looms over him, ready to crush him with a foot. Lu, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh, I didn't realize it was my turn. I thought we left off where he was going to take his stompy stomp.
I think he used all his actions, right? He backed up and then used 2 actions to charge.
Ah, that was a 2-action thing.
And you blocked it, right?
I parried him. It was very cool.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
He knocked me prone, right?
Right.
Yes.
Great. Okay, are we retreating or are we fighting this thing?
It's time to run. This isn't going our way. It's time to get out.
Okay, I'm going to hitch us a ride. And Lu is going to cast Bind Undead, having learned last time that he can in fact bind one of these undead horses. Bind Undead targets one mindless undead creature with a level no greater than Bind Undead spell rank, which is 3. And with a Word of Power, I seize control of the target, gains a minion trait. If an ally or I use any hostile action against the target, the spell ends. So the Word of Power is going to be... Well, I don't want to use like an actual ride chair company, but I'm just gonna shout ride chair and point at the skeletal horse standing next to Ivan, and it is going to be our friend now. Lu made another friend.
No roll? Excellent.
No roll. I just own a horse now.
I like that.
Okay, so the skeletal horse suddenly changes its demeanor and sort of relaxes next to you, Ivan.
Yeah.
Good.
We have a horse for a day now. That was my last 3rd rank spell slot, by the way, so, you know. And I get some temporary HP. I get 3 temp HP.
Ooh, neat.
And with my last action, I suppose I should stand up.
Yeah.
Okay, that does not trigger a reactive strike from the creature.
Actually, remind me, if I'm prone, is that part of a move action? Can I stand up and move?
No, standing up is an action.
Got it. Okay, then I'm standing next to this scary woolly rhinoceros and trying to figure out if I can grab onto this horse, as it will presumably run past me soon.
And that brings us to Rideshare, the friendly skeletal horse. Lu, what do you want it to do?
Once Ivan hops on you, run towards me so I can hop on, and then we'll skedaddle, because I'm assuming that Aklep is going to be able to shift into something.
So you want it to delay, basically, until Ivan gets on. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just assume it's doing that. It's kind of waiting for Ivan to hop on. I can't imagine it's comfortable to ride a skeletal horse. On the other hand, there are lots of handholds. So that's something.
Not comfy, but it's safe.
Okay. That means it is Xankath's turn. Xankath, what do you want to do?
I'm going to attack the guy that is in front of Aklep, because the other one's got his shield raised, and I don't want to deal with that.
Okay.
And it is off guard to me because of Aklep being there.
Yep.
That's a 29 to hit.
That is a critical hit.
Excellent.
Ooh, nice.
26 damage.
Oof.
It's already off guard, but it's off guard till the end of my next turn if Aklep moves away.
Okay.
And let's stab again.
Okay.
That's a 32,
oh my gosh.
A natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, another critical hit.
And that's another 26 damage.
Okay, this guy is reeling. You could blow on him and knock him over.
Oh, come on, dice.
You were so close.
One more hit.
Let's try one more time.
One more hit.
17. Okay.
No, that's a miss.
Yeah.
So he barely manages to duck out of the way of your last blow. You have just easily evaded his shield and his sword. You get past his defense, jab him twice in the chest, and he is about to keel over, but he manages to knock aside your weapon for your last strike.
Man, I feel like if I had gotten anything other than a 1 on that 1d6, then I might have taken him out. That's disappointing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That was very close. Just a little bit of damage would do it.
Well, that's it.
All right. So let's see. There's a warrior that gets to go now. The warrior behind the skeleton, the giant skeleton, he's going to throw a javelin. I think he already has it out, actually. I think the last time he attacked with a javelin, missed and pulled out another javelin. So he's going to throw a javelin at Ivan. He's going to have a penalty here because there's a giant skeleton in his way. And I rolled a natural 20.
Sheesh.
No.
What is with the nat 20s already? Like, there's been 3 rolls so far.
Ouch. 22 points of damage. Ivan, you're fighting this skeleton. The horse next to you has relaxed, but this skeleton moves aside at just the right time, and a javelin comes sailing through past your shield. You don't have your shield up, do you? If you do, you could shield block.
I could, but I won't.
All right. And then he pulls out another javelin, and with his last action, he throws it. 23 to hit is a miss.
Woo.
Another warrior that's even farther away. It has a woolly rhinoceros and a giant skeleton between it and Ivan. He's dazzled. That means that he's going to try to throw, but he has to make a flat check first. So DC 5. Okay, so he's able to squint and see Ivan. So he'll throw a javelin. A 20 is a miss. He pulls out another javelin, tries to target you again, and this will be a success in terms of concealment. And can he hit you? A 19 is another miss. So javelins again embedding themselves in the ground all around Ivan. If you need some javelins, it's a chance to get some. And that's the end of that person's turn. And now it's the necromancer's turn. So the necromancer doesn't start her turn in the ash cloud. She has to run through it, but it only affects a person if they start their turn there. And so she runs the fastest possible path through the ash cloud that she can until she's in range and can see everything that's going on. And so she takes 2 stride actions, and then she looks over the battlefield, and then she says, "We only need one of them alive. Kill the rest or let them go, but take one alive." She only has 1 action left now after 2 stride actions. She'll raise a shield, a magical shield, with her last action. Okay, and that's her turn. She burnt a lot of actions just getting there. The Skeletal Hulk, this giant skeleton, takes its turn. Really the only... I guess Xankath's within range since it has 10-foot reach. I'm going to take 1 attempt on Ivan, who's looking badly injured. And let's see here. A 30.
I'll hit.
I don't suppose the horse can help in any way, can it?
No. A 30 is a hit. Not a critical hit, of course. That's 22 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then it will turn and try to target Xankath.
Okay.
22.
Misses.
And not going to hit anybody with this last one, but I'll try. Another 22 to hit Xankath, and it misses.
It's a lot of 22s.
So Xankath ducks out of the way, but Ivan takes a giant punch to his chest. Did you want to shield block that?
No, so his shield has taken so much damage that if it takes much more damage, it's just not going to work at all.
I see.
So yeah, that's the current status.
Okay. One of these warriors, the one directly in front of Xankath, who has a sword and shield. The guy has a sword and shield. He's directly in front of you. He is only slightly wounded, and he snarls at you and says, "I think you'll be the one we don't take alive." And that's a 17 to hit.
She ducks under that and laughs in his face.
A 24 to hit.
Nimble dodge to get up to 26.
You barely duck out of the way of that one. And then with the last action, he's going to raise a shield. And that's his turn. The warrior who's about to keel over. You know what? He's going to step back. So this guy steps sort of to the northwest. And he pulls out a javelin, or swaps his sword for his javelin, and throws a javelin at Aklep. Is a 17 to hit?
That does not hit.
Okay, it misses. And Aklep just steps aside. The javelin embeds itself in that dead giant zombie. Another warrior in the back of the area. He gets out a javelin. I think he may have already had one out. I think he had one out. So he's going to throw a javelin at Ivan. Again, Ivan has some cover. 14 to hit is a miss. He pulls out another javelin, throws it. A natural 1. So that's it. In fact, I think he's out of javelins. Okay. Ivan, it's your turn. You've been instructed to get on this skeletal horse.
Ivan will mount the horse with one action.
Okay.
He'll use a rib as a stirrup.
Okay.
And get up on it.
All right.
He will raise a shield. 21 to hit the giant skeleton with a shield.
It's a miss. Your shield bounces off of the skeleton. It doesn't really seem to cause any damage.
He doesn't ride bony horses too often, so it's completely understandable. All right, that is Ivan's turn.
It's uncomfortable, awkward. Ivan is on the horse. The skeletal woolly rhinoceros. You know, it's been just sort of standing here. I just realized it doesn't have to do that.
But it could.
And should.
It could, but it's not going to. I just realized I can just move through friends' spaces.
Yeah.
So it's going to move.
I don't think they're really friends. I feel like it's more of a colleague situation. I don't think they're at that emotional level where they're just going to let that happen. Speaking as a skeleton, that's what I think.
I think it's going to move here.
That makes sense.
So it charges up next to Ivan and the skeletal horse. And let's see, I've got 2 actions left. Did I move 20 feet? Let's see, was that 20? Yeah, that was 20 feet. Okay, so I'll make that part of a charge. So here we go. I'm going to make a horn strike.
What does that do?
On Ivan. That's a 17. That's a miss.
That'll miss.
And with that last action, it will try to hit him again, but it's unlikely to succeed. So it's going to try to stab him with its horn. 27?
Yeah.
That will hit.
Oh no. 16 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay. Ivan, his pupils disappear, and he screams / roars orc style.
Uh-oh.
And he drops to 0 hit points, and then he goes back to 1 hit point.
Woo!
Oh, yes. He's got the orc ferocity.
Oh.
All right.
But he's angry, and he's talking only in orcish, and none of you can understand what he's saying. It sounds like a lot of obscenities.
I can understand him.
Oh, okay. It's a lot of obscenities.
Xankath, what's he saying?
You don't want to know.
So the rhinoceros charges up and stabs him with its horn, and Ivan appears to get faint. He appears to grow weak for a moment, and then suddenly surges back, and that is the rhinoceros's turn. Aklep, what do you want to do?
Okay. Aklep can be a medium creature.
Yes.
How much can a medium creature hold on its back?
Xankath is pretty small.
Aklep's not leaving Grifka.
Yes, this is my concern.
Weren't you carrying at least 2 halflings as a giant ape?
Grifka's medium size.
The fastest creature I can be is a deer.
I don't think that's going to be able to carry Grifka.
I mean, I'd let you choose to carry either Grifka or Xankath, but not both.
Okay. If it was anyone other than Xankath, I think Aklep would pick Grifka. But because it's Xankath, I don't think that Xankath, saved him initially.
Xankath's going to try to talk you into taking Grifka. So.
Well, Aklep is going to talk to Xankath and say,
I'm going to run, and you need to get on my back.
No, take Grifka. He's almost dead. He won't last here. I can make it out. I'm Seeky.
The horse can take Grifka.
But then Lou's still here. I don't think the horse could take Grifka, Ivan, and Lou.
That is correct.
I'll be fine. They need someone alive, but I'm not alive. Ha!
We're just gonna ignore that.
Don't ignore me. That's rude.
You better survive.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay, so Aklep, you cast a spell and turn into a deer.
Can a deer carry Grifka?
I would let a deer carry Grifka. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. Then, bam, animal form, and we are a deer. Well, you know what? We're going to be a cat. We'll be a cat. We're going to be a panther.
A panther.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like nighttime, and panthers are black.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so
Sure.
I blend in better in the night once I get out of this place.
Smart.
Yeah,
Okay.
the glowing creature on your back won't give you away or anything.
But he's probably not a big bright ember right
He's really
now.
dim,
Probably
yeah.
pretty.
Fair.
Yep. Great. So you turn into a cat and you order Grifka to climb on your back. All right. So that leaves you with one action, I think.
That is great. With that action, I will be running or whatever.
All right. So I'm going to look up, let's see, a leopard's movement.
The cat is 40 feet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Your cat form is 40 feet. Great.
Yes.
All right. So you move 40 feet.
Nice.
Yeah, out of this
Okay.
place with Grifka.
All right, so that does trigger an attack of opportunity from the warrior next to you. I'm going to take that attack. I'm sorry, a reactive strike. You know what I meant. A 16 is a miss. So he sort of jumps back. This warrior jumps back in panic as you suddenly turn into a cat. And as Grifka climbs on, he swings at you, but you're already gone. And that is Aklep's turn. The skeletal horse that is far away... guess it will move through the spaces here and get next to Ivan on his skeletal horse. Did I have to use my whole movement? No, I had to use 2 stride actions to get there. So it will kick out at Ivan. It's not going to hit. 22 is a miss. Let's see. The skeletal woolly rhinoceros next to Lou. Lou is prone on the ground. No, you stood up.
No.
No, I stood up.
Yes.
Oof, maybe I shouldn't have.
Okay. And
Play dead.
he's going to just do it again. He's going to back
Oh my
up.
god, I could have played dead. Oh, I forgot. Oh no!
The rhinoceros backs up and prepares to charge. And as it does so, the necromancer out to the northeast says, "Don't worry about that one. We've gotten all we can out of him."
Rude.
No, I've... Actually, no, you're right. You're right.
But the rhinoceros doesn't seem to understand that instruction
Sure. That's fair.
and charges again and once again misses.
Ha!
Your AC is not 17 or lower, right?
Nope, it's 21.
All right, so again, Lou sort of ducks aside, as has happened on previous attacks. The rhinoceros's horn gouges a hole in the wall behind you, but Lou gets aside and is not injured. Lou, it is your turn. What do you and your skeletal horse want to do?
Okay, I have a fun question.
Okay.
Can Lou pretend that the rhino did hit him and collapse into a pile of bones?
Yeah, you could do that.
Let me look at my play dead feature, because I just lie prone, pretend to be an ordinary skeleton. As long as I don't move or take any actions requiring anything other than your mind, I can appear dead. Okay, so here's what I'm going to pitch to you.
All right.
Oh boy.
I want to see if this is something that you would allow. As the rhino hits the wall, can I cast Helpful Steps to put a ladder across the opening of the cave instead of going vertically and then collapse it into a dead-seeming pile of bones? The idea here is that I want to try and block people from exiting the cave easily, including that skeleton Hulk, probably not the other woolly rhino. I'm not sure how I could place it. And then I will just collapse and look like I'm a dead pile of bones.
Okay, so that would stop Xankath, too.
She's short. I would like it to be a little bit off the ground. Maybe
Okay.
like 3 feet off the ground, 4 feet off the ground. Exactly how tall Xankath is off the ground.
Okay, so basically it will reduce their movement a little bit. Xankath could run under it,
Yes.
but other creatures, there'll be a reduction in their movement as they cross through that square.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. He's going to turn to Xankath and say, "Wink," because he can't wink. Create a ladder across the cave and then seemingly collapse dead into a pile of bone. He's going to be real dramatic about it. He's going to grab onto the rhino's horn, like, "Oh, I've been pierced and slain. Oh no." And then collapse into a pile of bones around it.
All right, so there's now a ladder about 3 feet off the ground across the opening. Lou, In order for this to work, this is kind of complex. I want you to make some kind of check. Maybe a deception check or an arcana check to try to cast it, or a stealth check, one of those three, to cast this spell so that no one notices.
Luckily, I've been training my stealth with Xankath, so he got a 31 natural 20.
That'll do it.
That's cool.
All right, so with that, no one notices that you cast the spell. Maybe what happens is you collapse into a pile of bones, and your little hand pokes up from the pile of bones, and you cast the spell, but no one notices.
Perfect.
I'm sure someone's going to tell us, but there's a special feat you can get for stealthy casting so that no one notices. Shut up.
If you don't tell us that, sign up for the Patreon first.
Yes.
Yeah, we will listen to you complain about it on Patreon.
All right, and the skeletal horse on your turn, what do you want it to do?
All I can really do is move up a little closer to Xankath, I suppose, but...
It can't. There's now a wall in the way.
Yeah, it can't get through that wall easily.
Xankath, how far can you go? What's your movement speed like?
25 feet. But I desperately want Ivan gone.
Ouch.
I think she's telling you to get the horse out with
Yes.
Ivan on it.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to catch up to the horse then.
That's fine. I'll get out. It'll be fine. Ivan's going to die.
She's got a
I am
plan.
shocked Ivan hasn't died yet. If he didn't have that feature, it wouldn't have, he'd be dead.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Okay, yep, then the horse, I want to skedaddle 40 feet. You know what, I don't want to follow Aklep exactly. I want to get a little separation, see if we can get them to follow two targets. So I guess right around here, I think is 40 feet.
Okay. 40 feet. There we go. And there's no one that can take an attack of opportunity. So the skeletal horse rides with Ivan to the southwest, away from the cave opening, away from the combat. Ivan still clinging on. And that brings us to Xankath. Xankath, what do you want to do?
Okay. My turn got a little more complicated than I intended. Would it be possible for me to gather up Lou and shove him in a backpack?
So a human has a lot of bones.
Sure. 216 or something.
And I'm going to say that would probably take 3 actions to collect all of Lou.
Does she need all of me?
I mean, I guess it depends if you want to be down some hit points and find it more difficult to do stuff. But if you want to collect Lou, it's going to take some work. Right now, Lou appears to have collapsed into a pile of bones.
He gave me a comedic wink. I assume I know what's happening.
Yeah. And the necromancer explicitly said that they're not even interested in me.
That doesn't mean they won't do something to you once we're gone.
She even said we've already got all we need out of that one.
Still,
Which is ominous.
Xankath is unwilling to leave somebody behind at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to use one move action to get to the other side of Lou,
Yep. All right.
to kind of put myself outside of the cave.
Yep.
And I'm going to use the next 2 actions to start gathering Lou.
Okay. Great. All right. I'm sure you won't regret that.
Nope, I'm definitely going to be fine.
All right.
No, stop it. Just leave me. Go, run.
One of these warriors takes 2 stride actions, crosses the combat, ignores Lou's pile of bones.
Uh-huh.
What's left of his pile of bones, 1/3 of his pile of bones. And the last action attacks Xankath. He's got a javelin. He kind of can't... I guess he could stab at you with it. He'll do that, but I'm going to give him a penalty.
Yeah.
All right, so he tries to stab Xankath. Okay, a 29 with the penalty.
Yeah.
That hits. Okay.
These guys love their javelins.
Yeah, they do. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn. And then another warrior, far off to the east, takes 2 stride actions, 3 stride actions.
Oh, quick question. They're all having to move to that ladder. Is that going to slow them down?
Oh, you're right. That does reduce their movement somewhat. Yeah, so this guy takes 3 stride actions, and he has no actions left for an attack.
Okay.
I'm treating it as difficult terrain, which means that square counts as 2 squares. So it's sucking up some of their movement, but the first guy still had movement left. This last guy has to use up all his movement to get there. The necromancer, let's see, what can she do? She takes a couple steps. She carefully lines up a spell here and casts Lightning Bolt.
Oof.
I need a reflex save from Xankath and Lou.
Okay.
Do I get any sort of advantage for being 2/3 in the backpack?
I'm partly on the ground. Yeah, I'm going to give you a +1 to your saving throw.
Sweet. Reflex, you said?
Woo!
If Xankath makes it, then he makes it.
At least most of it makes it.
Okay, so Xankath, what'd you get?
I got a natural 20 for 35.
So that's no damage.
It's pretty cool.
So Xankath manages to duck out of the way as the lightning goes right over her head, past these two warriors. Lou, you have failed your saving throw, so you're going to take the full damage.
Wow, a 20 is a failure? Yikes.
24 points of electricity damage to Lou.
Oof.
Yeah, she says, "Don't let her leave. Take her alive." And that's the end of the necromancer's turn. The giant skeleton. Let's see, what's its movement again? Its movement is 30 feet. It steps up here.
Oh, man.
It steps over here. And then it takes an attack on Xankath.
Okay.
Last action. A natural 1.
Misses!
Nice.
For the listeners, the natural 1 is still a 19.
So it misses, and Xankath is now almost surrounded.
But not
quite.
entirely.
All right, this guy, the guy who was fighting in melee with Xankath. So he's going to step here, and then he's going to step over here. So that's 2 actions, and with his third action, he's going to attack. He's got his sword and shield.
Okay.
That is a 29 to hit.
Hits.
All right, so he slashes at you with his jagged sword. That's 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
How's Xankath looking?
37 HP.
Oh, boy.
So about half.
Okay, another warrior. This guy steps 25 feet. Another 25 feet. He is just teetering on the edge of consciousness, but he steps up to block that opening. So that now Xankath is literally surrounded, but he's not in great shape. If you can knock him over, you'll have an opening again. And then the last bone warrior, the last of these warriors, he'll stand here next to the remainder of Lou's bones. Let's see, I guess he'll get out a javelin. And Ivan, you are riding on this horse. The horse is riding away.
That's good, I guess.
Okay, you continue doing that.
That's good.
He's not getting pursued. He's not really thinking straight.
You could drink a potion.
That is actually probably what he will do. He does have a healing lesser potion, so that's 2d8 plus 5 hit points.
Okay.
He may end up having to fight this horse he's riding on at some point. So, I mean, he can't be totally...
That's true.
So that's 2 actions. Take out the potion. Oh, ready in action is 2 actions, so he can't do anything else. All right, he's riding the horse.
Okay. And the skeletal woolly rhinoceros that is kind of far away from the combat. So it tries to chase the horse. There's 1 move action. It's going to try to hit Ivan. It doesn't really understand what the horse is doing. It thinks of the horse as an ally.
No horse.
So it's going to try to hit Ivan. It's not smart enough to realize the horse has changed sides.
No, the horse is leading the bad guys away.
Yes.
It's fine.
However, I rolled yet another natural 1.
Oh, finally.
So the giant rhinoceros misses. Aklep.
Hello.
Hello.
I see that there's a big skeletal Hulk, beside me now.
We have established you have learned that it does not have or else chooses not to take attacks of opportunity. It will not take a reactive strike.
But I will take an attack of opportunity. Yeah. I got a melee claw attack.
Okay. You also know that it is resistant to slashing damage.
Well, it's also resistant to piercing damage, right? So,
yes.
We got what we got.
Man, I feel that.
We're going to turn around and claw at this skeleton.
If you're a cat, can you just bat at it? How sometimes cats do the whole slap thing as a bludgeoning attack?
Yes, but unfortunately, while it's 100% attack, it's 0% damage. So.
Oh, it's a 28 to hit. I'm sorry, Grifka rolled that apparently, but it was not Grifka.
Yeah, 28 is a hit.
Great. And then it's a D10 plus 1 as the damage, so...
Okay.
5 damage.
No damage.
Oh, what a jerk.
I think it's 5. 5 is the threshold.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is not able to get through the creature's resistance. You scrape your claws across it. You have 2 actions left. They seem to be ignoring you. The skeleton's not facing you.
I'm a little concerned.
I'm basically going to say, if you want to, you can flee off the map and you'll be out of combat.
Yeah, I just don't... I feel like I'm leaving 2 of my party members, and they're kind of the ones I know.
I'm down, but I'm not out. But you do you. I've got plans.
Okay, they're all ignoring me.
Yep.
If you could throw a heal my way, that would be helpful, but I don't know what you have left.
2 actions.
Well, I meant spell-wise, but that too.
Yeah, but you've got 2 actions left. You can cast a heal.
Okay, I will... Wait, I don't know if I can heal in cat form.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. That's a good point.
Yeah, sorry, can't cheat.
Nope, that's fair. Run for it.
So I'm going to try to make it to that little square over there. You know, me and Rivka all together.
Okay.
We avoided all the spaces. We went,
Now
got
you're
it.
next to the guy who is in terrible condition.
Yeah, and so I'm going to try and cat claw swipe him to give an opening for Xankath, hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, it's 25 to hit.
Yeah, so that is a hit.
Okay, so D10 plus 1 damage.
You kill it.
Okay.
It had 2 hit points, so 1 plus 1. He's down.
Happens to me more than I would like to say.
Math checks out.
That is enough. You kill this warrior. The cat rakes his claws across the back of this man, who collapses to the ground.
All right, now that was his 3 actions.
You know what? I'm going to give you a hero point. That's heroic. You could have left.
Yeah.
Yay!
And that's the end of Aklep's turn.
Cool.
The skeletal horse that is not charmed, I guess it's just going to run up to Ivan and this other horse. You know, it has a little bit less movement. It has to get over this wall here. So it gets to there, and then it's going to try to kick Ivan. It's going to miss. Oh, a 28. I roll extremely well.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Oh my gosh. 13 points of bludgeoning.
Oof.
Oh.
Ivan?
I think he's still up.
He's yelling in Orcish still. Louder now.
Okay. But is still conscious.
And I'll try again, but
For what counts?
a 21 to hit is a miss.
That misses.
Okay. The horse damage was really just concentrated in that one attack.
Yep. All right. The skeletal bully rhinoceros backs up.
Oh,
Can it charge me?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know because its buddies are in the way, but okay.
Yep. It's going to try to charge you. It comes running forward. Attack with its horn. 19 is a miss.
Yes, it is.
Xankath ducks out of the way. Lou, you are being swept into a bag.
Xankath, I don't think that either of the animals can carry us both. Just leave the bones. It'll be fine. They're just going to sweep
Shut
me
up.
away in the corner.
Shut
I'll
up.
get up and walk home
Shut
later.
up. Shut up. We're doing this.
Everyone thought you were dead.
At least leave the legs. They're not even my original legs. They're not even like a matched pair.
That explains the lift now.
Yeah.
can I get a clear understanding of what delay does? Does it use an action and then just let me act out of initiative at some point?
Yeah, so you wait for the right moment to attack. This permanently changes your initiative to the new position. It looks like it's a free action, right?
That's what it sounds like.
Delays?
The little symbol, I think it's empty. I think it's a free action.
Oh, you're right.
Man, we should use that more often.
Yeah.
If it's a free action, that's nice.
Okay. Do I have to specify where I want to be in the initiative, or?
No, you just choose to act after some other creature's turn.
Okay, then yeah, I will delay.
All right, Lou delays.
Nice.
The skeletal horse that Ivan is riding on. Lou, you can have it do one thing. You want it to just run?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get Ivan out of there.
All right, so Ivan, you and the horse run off the map. You're out of combat.
Huzzah.
I assume we just hear orcish cursings gently fade out.
Yeah, riding off into the distance.
Doppler effect, gets louder, gets quieter. It's
All
weird.
right, and that means it is Xankath's turn.
Okay. Action 1, gather up the remainder of Lou.
Right.
I said leave the legs.
I gather up all of Lou. What weapons are the guys around me holding?
Mechanically, they're holding bastard swords.
Okay. One of them has a javelin?
One guy has a javelin, yeah.
Is there a difference in damage between the two?
I think the bastard sword does more.
That's what I thought. Any chance you would be willing to tell me what max damage from those would be?
I won't tell you everything, but I'll tell you that this kind of sword is 1d8 damage, and this kind of javelin is 1d6 damage.
Okay, that's helpful. Assuming they did max damage, that's 22. They probably don't have plus 15 between the three of them. Okay, I'm not going to take a step to avoid reactive strikes. I'm going to take 2 stride actions and run.
It will trigger 3 reactive strikes. Here we go.
I think I can live through 3.
Now we're going to have an issue after this because they can run at the same speed that you can run.
I'm going to have 50 feet ahead of them, though.
First attack. 22 is a miss.
Miss.
Next attack. 24.
Nimble dodge to get to 26. Misses.
All right, here comes the javelin attack. 24 with the penalty I'm giving. Actually, no, 23 with the penalty I'm giving him.
Misses if it's a 23.
Oof.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use a javelin in melee. That's 3 misses, so you're moving northwest and then west 50 feet.
Yep.
All right.
If it helps, on my next turn, I will be hiding in the grass that I assume is there.
Okay, I have a question about the initiative really quick.
Yes.
Does Xankath's movement, does that take her off map?
Yes.
Okay, so the only people left on the map now is Aklep and Grifka, right?
That's right.
Okay, and they're not going to get a chance to move for a good long while. I think this might be a good time for me to come out of initiative and do a heal. How's Aklep doing health-wise?
Aklep is doing great.
Yep. Now,
Grifka's not.
Grifka's
but
not.
Okay. Then I think it probably makes sense, given that Xankath and I are about to be totally free of this encounter. Lou's going to stick a hand out of his bag and cast a second rank heal on Grifka.
Okay. Are you trying to do this stealthily?
I mean, at this point, I don't think it makes sense to. I'm in Xankath's bag. If they're going to be chasing her, they're going to be effectively chasing me. I don't think it makes sense for me to be sneaky anymore. If I can do a stealth check, I would not mind doing a stealth check, but I'm not super concerned about it anymore.
If you want to keep it secret, do a stealth check. If not, then just cast it.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. Stealth check is 17.
All right, let me check some perception DCs.
And then Grifka gets healed for 23.
All right, that's a lot. That's great. 23. You are in the bag. You don't know if anyone's noticed that.
Makes sense?
Grifka feels a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I left Aklep and Grifka to their death.
No, it's fine. I healed Grifka. And Aklep's a panther. He can run fast now.
By the way, I moved you in the initiative, Lou, to after Xankath.
Okay, I still have an action left. Let me cast Guidance on Aklep.
What's the range of that?
That is 30 feet.
You were too far away.
Can I have done it as we're running past?
Yeah, I guess so. That's fine. Do it as you're riding past.
Yeah. Okay. Then, yeah, Aklep is also Guidance, just in case.
You haven't cast it already. You didn't cast it in the last session, did you? On Aklep?
Not on Aklep, I don't believe. I think
Okay.
I may have cast it on Xankath at some point,
Xankath,
but not
okay.
on Aklep.
The warriors start moving. One of them, first action, swapping javelin for sword. Second action, moves up next to Aklep and Grifka. Last action, attacks the cat. 25 to hit?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. So that is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then next to go is another one of these warriors. So this warrior steps up next to the other one.
So, okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Because this is Pathfinder,
Yes.
and how does animal form work?
Okay.
Like, I get 5 temporary hit points. I don't know if that takes me out of a cat form or if it's just 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah. So my understanding is you maintain the form.
Good. Okay, just making sure.
Okay. So the next warrior steps up next to Aklep and Grifka and has her sword ready, and she will attack once. 31 to hit.
Oof.
Oh, that hits.
What's your armor class in your current form?
16 plus my current level, which is 6, so 22.
So that's not a critical hit. 9 points of damage. A second attack, but with a penalty, an 18 does not hit.
Doesn't hit.
And now it is the Necromancer's turn. And the Necromancer says, "Stop him! Do not let him get away! Stop that cat!" So she's going to step over here, and she casts a spell. A 19 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. So a ray of ice blasts past you, but misses. And that is the end of the necromancer's turn. She was trying to slow you down. This giant skeleton just steps over one of these warriors and silently swings down at you with a massive claw. 30 to hit.
That would hit.
I think we might be taking a prisoner. 18 points of damage.
Okay.
I can't see Aklep anymore. How's he doing?
He's taken significantly more damage than he had being at full.
Sure.
And another attack at a penalty. 25 to hit.
That hits.
21 points of damage.
Oh no, that's painful. Okay, cool.
Okay. And that's the end of the skeleton's turn.
Good.
The skeletal warrior steps up and says, "You won't get away." And we have an attack with a sword. 32 to hit.
Oh, no.
Ooh, so I'm at 22, and that's 10 over?
That's 10 over. That is a critical hit. I'm going to take a prisoner. 28 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, we down.
Okay.
Oh.
She points her sword at Grifka, and Grifka is going to run, I guess, but we'll see what happens on your turn. Actually, I have to move you in the initiative to just before that person's turn.
That doesn't seem fair to Grifka.
And Ivan is fleeing the skeletal woolly rhinoceros. It's going to chase pointlessly after the horse, but it can't catch up. And the other skeletal horse, basically, I'm not going to worry about them. They're chasing the horse that Ivan is on, but it is gone. This other skeletal horse with Ivan on it, it runs away. And Xankath, you are off the map. It's your turn. You've got Lou in a bag. You're in the tall grass.
Xankath sees Aklep go down.
Yes.
And for a moment, debates going back in there, but knows that she can't do anything. There's too many of them. She can't fight them all. So she ducks into the tall grass and hides. Would you like a stealth check?
I would.
I'm going to use my hero point because that's a 19 and I would like to roll higher than a 4. That's a 34.
34.
Nice.
So you're pretty confident with that roll that people are going to have a hard time finding you.
Okay, I'm then going to use the rest of my actions to move parallel to the cliff, keeping an eye out for if Grifka starts running so I can meet up with Grifka and gather him back up.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait, leave me here. You're pretty well hidden. I think
How far away am I from Aklep right now?
You're about 40 feet away.
Okay.
yeah, leave me here. I can bring him back up from where I am.
I assume he's not a cat anymore.
Yeah, actually, that spell does end. Yes.
Yeah, so then he would just be running as fast or slower than these guys.
About the same speed, probably.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not losing 2. We'll come back. They wanted a prisoner.
No.
We'll come back.
You're not. No. You're gonna lose me. I'm just gonna be a bag of bones in the grass. They're not gonna find me. I'm gonna heal him, then he can run off, and then I'll come find you guys later.
Xankath closes the pouch on her backpack and starts running.
Very rude.
And they don't actually seem, now that Aklep is down, they seem to have kind of lost interest in you. This rhinoceros is interested, but the rest of them seem to have lost interest. Okay, so Xankath moves up next to the cliffside. Lou, what are you going to do? You're in a bag.
I'm in a bag. I'm now trapped in the bag. The delay action. Lou's gonna delay. He's gonna see what they do.
Actually, you're not going to see anything.
Yeah, I can
You're in a
keep out of the bag. Yeah, dang it. I guess he's gonna delay anyway. Maybe he'll hear something. He's gonna keep muttering to Xankath.
Okay, well, at least tell me what's going on out there.
Okay, so after your turn, these warriors get out some rope, and if Grifka's not going to do anything, they're just going to tie up Aklep, and the necromancer moves over.
I mean, it's all their turns. It's not like Grifka can do anything yet.
I'm going to assume Grifka just runs off.
Yeah, I think Grifka is going to run.
Grifka runs off.
He's going to die if he does anything, and then he wouldn't be able to do anything.
Grifka runs off. They tie up Aklep, and Aklep, you're sort of standing there semi-conscious. They've prevented you from dying. They've bound your wounds. So you sort of half awake, you see this necromancer woman step up to you and say, "You and I, we will have a long conversation." And the last thing you see before you go unconscious is her staff smashing you in the face.
Rude.
Oof.
Aklep has been tortured before. It's great.
And we'll find out if Aklep survives and what they want to ask about in 2 weeks. Thanks for listening to Tales of Bob. You can help the podcast by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, by following us on Facebook and Instagram at The House of Bob, or on Blue Sky at thehouseofbob.org, or by chatting with us on Discord, and most of all, by supporting us on Patreon. That's at patreon.com/thehouseofbob. This show is possible due to all our patrons, who get exclusive one-shots, campaigns, and other cool stuff. You can also listen to the House of Bob podcast, which is not clean, but is a lot of fun, with campaigns in different systems, such as D&D, Pathfinder, The Sprawl, Frontier Scum, and more. Art and music are by Mike, and audio production is by Jessica. Thanks again for listening, and roll on.
You can put them in the horse's trunk.
What?
You can put them in the horse's trunk. Horses have those, right?
No. No. I guess a rib cage.
Should have bound an elephant.
There's a rib cage. It's empty.
And I don't know that any skeleton's going to have a trunk, just in general.
Feels like it's not going to make much of a difference, because as soon as that Hulk moves out of the way, the woolly rhinoceros will be free to chase us regardless.
Yeah, do we want 3 things chasing us, or do we want 2 things chasing us?
That's some interesting math.
I mean, you could take one swing at the skeleton.
Yeah, but if it does kill it, then that allows
Rhino will charge.
I don't think you're going to kill it with one hit.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that insight.
That sounds like a challenge.
That's not,
It is unlikely.
that's good. That's good to know. Thank you for that.
Why is the woolly rhino dying 1?
Which one?
The one that you're on? It popped up
Is
its
it dying
current
1?
conditions, and it has dazzled and dying 1.
I love it.
Okay, it's not supposed to be dying.
Yeah, it's already done that part.
It shouldn't be dazzled either.
It's even uninjured, and it shouldn't be dazzled either. Yeah.
But the dying's weirder.
Yeah, the dying is weirder. Yes, it's not dying or dazzled.
Okay, can we retcon the horse somewhere else?
Guys, just let this happen.
I don't want it to happen.
We can't keep having you come up with new characters.
Why not?
I mean, fair.
Sorry, I have to find out how these tools work, and I don't know how this works.
Yeah, it looks like it's not going to work. I guess she has to skip her turn.
Okay, there we go. All right. For some reason, I can't seem to get rid of the ray that I just drew. It won't disappear from the map, so that's just going to be there forever.
Permanently scarred Earth. It's awesome.
It can join the many other things that litter this map at this point.
She will cast... Oh, now I lost the spell. Where is the spell? There it is.
She dropped it. She has to go back for it.
Whoops, I dropped my spell.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, okay, let's look at the bright side.
3 out of 5 ain't
was
bad.
escaped. Yeah.
Oh, we got 4. 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Lou, if you had just gotten on the horse, I could have made it out of there by myself.
I'm a pile of bones that would have ignored me. You should have gotten on the horse.
They would not have ignored you.
They're really interested in bones in general, although they seem to be less interested in you specifically.
They would have just put me with the rest. I could have got the matching set of legs and walked home.